Welcome to Live with Aaron and Kelly. I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez.
And I'm Rosie Mercado covering for Kelly while she's up at
Step It Up.
Right?
Yeah. She's doing it
Paying
over
it
with
forward.
the girls. Yeah. It's a great program. For those that don't know, again, go to stepitupllc.com. And for dancers, they bring them all in from all over. In fact, they even have an international student coming in. So we'll hear about that in the next coming weeks. And you got to come out to the showcase.
I know.
They do a whole showcase.
I have to take the time. I got to find out everything that's going on. I'm just excited to be here today.
Welcome.
Covering for Kelly.
I
Great
know.
energy. It's always great to come back and be able to come back rather than a guest as a host.
I
doing
know,
things I love.
right? Okay.
Finally.
And it's funny because, I mean, for those that don't know, again, you came in from
Las Vegas, left
That's
at
right.
1:30 in the morning, but it's so worth it to be here.
Normally people are going to Las
I
Vegas.
know,
They're not coming
back.
No, and I appreciate that. And some great things going on with your show right now.
Absolutely.
Curvy Girls.
Season 2, Curvy Girls. Make sure to check it out at NuvoTV.com
Yeah.
and also on Hulu.com if you've missed any episodes. Fantastic. First plus size show that gets a season 2. And on top of it, I have my blog, Dear Rosie, at mynuvotv.com, where I answer and connect with all the fans for
I've
Curvy
been
Girls.
seeing some of the comments. People are like, "Oh, we're so glad she takes time out to do that."
It's been fantastic.
Yeah.
Fashion, career, love, just everything that's going on, plus size industry. People have so many questions, so many curiosities. It's great to be able to, kind of pay it back, pay it back to the people that actually watch the show, because if there's no viewers, there is no show.
Right, that's true.
And it's great to be able to connect with those people.
Well, and Nuvo TV is doing something, different because, again, it's English language for
English and Spanish.
Latinos. Yeah. And Jennifer Lopez is part of
Jennifer
that.
Lopez took over. Everything's
Mario
revamping.
Lopez.
Mario
It seems
Lopez
like you have
is
to have
in
a
there.
Lopez name to get on that thing. Not
Mercado.
Sanchez. We gotta get Sanchez
Mercado.
on it. No, I'm just kidding.
Mercado.
Or Mercado, exactly. Yeah. And then you got a product line coming out right now.
I do. Well, actually, it came out a month ago.
Yes.
I have Fuerza, which is my clothing collection that came out, and it's been fantastic. Sizes 14 to 36. Really covering fashion for the plus size women. It's a capsule collection with swagdesigns.com. Capsule, I have 5 pieces.
Okay.
It's my first plus size collection.
Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
that.
A lot of work paying it forward, and it's called Fuerza. It's about strength. It's about finding that, that inner strength in those moments of difficulty to push forward, go after your dreams, not letting your size, your background, or any problems determine your destiny.
Yeah, I find so many women that, when they get to a certain point in their life, they kind of say, well, I'm not attractive, I don't feel beautiful, and then in the way that they make decisions, you could tell that they don't. It does. It reflects.
I think when a woman gets up, I don't care what you look like. Every single woman is beautiful. You take the time to do your makeup, your hair, put on some great clothes. They don't have to be expensive. Just look good. It sets you up for success and great decision making throughout the day. You get up, you feel prepared. You feel like you could conquer the world.
Well, you do conquer the world.
I do.
mean, you've been in New York lately.
New York, Sacramento, LA, Vegas. I've been traveling all over. But you know what? It's a blessing because it doesn't, those are moments where I thank God because there is work. I'm doing something that I love. I'm able to pay it forward.
Yes.
And I'm passionate about what I do. So it's a blessing to be able to live those moments.
Well, I again, whenever I need some inspiration, I just pick up the phone, call Rosie Mercado.
And we go through a little pep talk.
Yeah, just call RosieMercado.com. And I mean, because, we've all, there's people that kind of act like it's always been good for them,
No, you've been there when I've called you. I'm like, Aaron, I'm having a tough day. You've been there. But
they're few.
Very few moments, but there are moments.
Yeah.
The reality is it's life. Things happen. But it's finding that strength to keep going in those moments. You cannot afford to give up because sometimes right before that horrible moment, that problem moment that comes through, you're about to make it and just really get into the next level. And, it's a test. You got to keep going through. And those are the moments that build your character.
Yes.
People don't understand that. There's something to learn. There's something you have to learn.
That's true. Yeah, I mean that I just saw a quote recently. You do not. Oh, it was George Clooney. That's right.
Hello.
You learn from your failures, not your successes all the time. And it's true.
Papacito said it right. I love him. George Clooney's my man.
Oh, so you and George, huh?
It's me and George.
Okay, all right. We'll tell him that. We're so excited. We've got Cindy Ortega on the show today in studio.
Latina.
That's right. So we're going to have more when we get back right after this.
Por medio de mi fe, yo sé, lo lograré. Más ganas le echaré. Oh, lo que quiera lo tendré. Por medio. Más ganas le echaré. Oh, quiera lo tendré. Por medio de mi fe, yo sé lo lograré.
Welcome to Live with Aaron and Kelly. I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez, and I have the distinct pleasure of interviewing Jenn Brown from American Ninja Warrior. Jenn, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Aaron.
Absolutely. Now, I'm going to ask you one question, which is actually a question from one of our Facebook fans. Leticia wanted to know right off the bat, which is your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Ninja Turtle, Michelangelo. That's easy.
Woo! Yeah. All right.
That's awesome. I love that show.
Right? Okay, so we grew up on the same show. But, you know, what a great opportunity. American Ninja Warrior. What is this, like the third season on, or no, second season on NBC, like the 100th season on G4. What's this journey been like for you?
It's been so cool. So I was a fan of the show, so it was really neat when they asked me to come on and be one of the new co-hosts on the show. But for those that aren't familiar with it, I mean, it's basically the world's most difficult obstacle course. It's a show that's been around. It was modeled after a very popular Japanese show, Sasuke, where competitors, I think it was around for 27 seasons.
Yes.
And we adopted it and have been doing it for 5 years now. And no American has ever successfully completed Mount Midoriyama. And only 3 Japanese athletes have done it in the 27 seasons. So obviously it's a very difficult obstacle course. And if you do it, you get $500,000. So there's some incentive there. And we're on NBC primetime, and we're on G4, and it's been a blast to cover.
I'm so excited for you. I was a fan, just as you are. You know, when G4 came out with American Ninja Warrior, or not American, it was the regular Ninja Warrior. Even though they had to put in the English audio over it, it was just so entertaining to watch these people from overseas, and you're like, I could do that. And so do you get that a lot? Everybody thinks that they could do that.
Yeah, you know, and it's funny. I get that a lot now. That family members, friends are like, "Oh, I think I could do that," and I always say, "Well, then why don't you submit and come and try out for the show?" And of course, then that usually quiets them up pretty quickly.
Yes,
because they probably don't think that they can really do it.
Yes.
I got to try some of the obstacles.
That's what I understand. You're pretty competitive as it is, right? So.
Yeah, I mean, I played 7 sports in high school, softball in college, you know, grew up, my parents are Olympic gymnastics coaches, so, you know, I'm a competitive person, so myself and Akbar Bajabiamila, he's the other host, and Matt Eisman, we all would kind of have little running bets and kind of back and forth, and I think I had the most successful completions out of any of us, so, they actually did try a bunch, so I was the one that really wanted to try it, so, but it was fun, but you know what, it gave me an appreciation for how extremely difficult these obstacles are, and it just blows me away.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, I was looking at one of your other interviews, and you were talking about how it's such a neat journey to be able to meet all of these lives, because you have so many lives of different people and why they're going through this. Sometimes it's not just to be in, you know, to win the show, but it's almost like a personal thing for them. Can you share with us perhaps any personal story that stands out in your mind of the contestants?
Sure. I mean, like we've got, you know, cancer survivors. We've got people who are running for family members with cancer. We've got, you know, competitors who have lost, you know, 100 pounds, like saw American Ninja Warrior and made it their come on the show next year and literally lost like 100 pounds and is in the best shape of their life. You know, it's just so neat to see. And it's kind of, you know, these are we call them average Joes because they're not, you know, known to us. Mm-hmm. But these are, you know, the garbage man, a lawyer. Like, you literally can sit at home and watch the show on TV and say, you know what? I think that I have a skill set that I can do this show. And they'll go and you can train and you can actually next season, if you submit a good video, you can be on our show. And I think that's really what's really neat. You know, we'll watch the NFL, you watch the NBA. You never really are like, oh, I could go, you know, run routes and catch a pass from Aaron, you know.
Yeah.
And so this is a show sustainable, and I think that's really neat. And then what's cool is we do have those big name athletes who like our show and come in and compete. Like we had Sean Merriman, Khalil Bell, Jordan Babineau, like let's see who else, like gold medal track and field Olympians. You'll see them in the Miami show that's coming on this week. Awesome. But what's cool is you can go up there and say, how do I compare to Sean Merriman running the course or Dee Dee Trotter? That's really neat.
Oh, that's so exciting, and it takes you all across the U.S. Now you're no stranger to traveling the seas and the country. So, do you have a favorite place right now that you've been to? Any place you want to go back to?
Oh gosh. Well, if we're just talking about in the world, totally. I'm a huge fan of Europe. Love Greece and Italy. What was cool is you're based in Los Angeles, correct?
Yes. Right here.
Yeah, so we actually had our qualifying city in Venice Beach. So we're going to have to get you out there next season. You may have to come try some obstacles with us.
I am totally down for that, to see Kelly do the obstacle course.
There you go. All right, we'll get Kelly out there, and I can give her some tips. So, yeah, we shoot, usually our first city is in Venice Beach. We did it this year. It was there as well last year. So we'll have to get you and Kelly out there. And you could be Kelly's cheerleader, I guess. And,
I will. I'll totally cheer her on. Absolutely.
We'll just try some of the obstacles.
I'll try the first obstacle. I can guarantee you I'm not going to go past the first. Well, thank you so very much. And I have one last question to ask you. Now, of course, you have a hubby. Which is more competitive, you or him?
Oh, gosh, that's such a funny question because we are both so competitive. And he and I, our first date, I can tell you, we went to a bar and we're playing a thing called Papa Shot, the basketball game.
Yeah.
And I went and did mine, and he spent $25 and 40 minutes later trying to beat my score. So, needless to say, we're a little bit competitive, but it works out well. Sometimes I have to let him win, but don't tell him I told you.
I will. I'm sworn to secrecy. Thank you so very much, Jen. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Aaron.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
And that was Jenn Brown of American Ninja Warrior. If you have not seen this show, you are going to want to, because as she said, you automatically see these contestants and you think maybe they have a shot, maybe they don't. And the ones that you don't think are going to make it. The ones that you think are going to make it, like, crash and burn. It's the best thing on as far as entertainment goes when it comes to competitions. Go check it out, both on G4 and NBC this season. I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez. We'll be right back right after these messages.
Por medio de mi fe, yo sé, lo lograré. Más ganas le echaré. Oh, lo que quiera lo tendré. Por medio. Más ganas le echaré. Oh, lo que quiera lo tendré. Por medio de mi fe, yo sé, lo lograré.
Welcome back to Live with Aaron and Kelly. I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez.
And I'm Rosie Mercado here, filling in for Kelly. It's gone for the week. I'm excited to co-hosting with you, finally.
Well, me too. What do you mean, finally?
Finally?
We've done it a couple times.
No, I've been a guest here, which has been fantastic. But now I get to do a little bit of something that I love. So thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. All the way from Vegas.
All the way from Vegas.
And all the way from Los Angeles, right?
Los Angeles.
Right?
Beautiful.
Cindy Ortega, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited. Estoy muy contenta de estar aquí.
Oh, yes, girl. You know I was jamming to your song.
Oh,
you heard that.
God.
From Vegas over here, I was jamming. I was like, all right, lo lograré. I was like empowered. I was like, woo!
Yeah, that's a good song, really.
Thank you.
I heard it right off the bat, and I said, oh, yeah, absolutely.
Lo
We got to
lograré.
have her
I will
on.
succeed, which also, it's I will succeed, and we will do it. We will make it. So, of course.
Now, tell me, that song, I had my mom listen to it. I think maybe she didn't understand all the Spanish lyrics on it because she doesn't speak a lot of Spanish.
Aaron is in training para hablar español.
Yeah, and I'm in training, exactly. So tell us, what's the main message for that, for those English speakers that go, this is a beautiful melody, but I don't know what the message is.
Lo lograré, which, like I said, it translates to I will succeed. It talks about the daily struggles that we all go through at some point in our lives. And it just talks about sometimes, you're a big dreamer. Like, I'm a big dreamer. I've always been since I was young, and I love singing. That's my passion. And that's just what carried me. Even though there's obstacles, that life throws at us, we just keep going, and we don't let that hold us back.
I think it was fantastic that you used different people that have inspired you somehow in some way, because I saw a police officer in there holding the sign up. Like different people, from different walks of life in your video. And I thought that was fantastic. It's inspirational to give that message, because I think it doesn't apply just as a singer or in the entertainment industry. I think it applies in any point in your life that you're struggling. You got to keep pushing forward.
Exactly. And I think that's what makes this song just so amazing, because a lot of people connect to it. And people from all over the world, from Cuba, from Argentina, from Spain, from Nigeria, sent us their pictures. And to us, it was just like...
I know, talk about worldwide.
Yeah, worldwide.
How did you get the message out about it? Like,
I just put out a message on Facebook.
Oh, so that was all your friends already on Facebook.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
your fans.
that follow, and they're constantly saying, good job, keep it up. Because it's not easy. Seriously, you have to be crazy to be in this industry, like music. And I'm crazy enough to go for it. I mean, why not? Why not? Everything's possible. You just have to really set your mind.
Well, if you sang like me, then I would tell you that's why not. But, you don't.
Hint, hint. If your family is not supporting you and your friends are not supporting you, then maybe okay, yeah. But if your family's there 100%, then that means something, I think.
Well, for the people that don't have the family backing them up 100%, I think if you know that you're talented in that area, it's a passion, and at the same time, I think God will show you the way. He'll start opening the right doors for you, and if it's meant for you to go through and happen, it'll happen for you. So I think that's a fantastic message as well. What was the inspiration? Why that song? Why such an inspirational song? I mean, so many things that you could have chosen to sing about. Why that song?
Actually, I did not write the lyrics, but I did just do kind of like the melody. It comes very easily to me. And one of my really good friends, Leticia Asensio, and her friend Javier Ceja wrote this song. And she did say she was on the car, and she had been going, she had a tough day, and she had been told that she can't do it, and she got that inside her, and she just started writing. And sometimes we all need that escape, to just write it and let it all out. And that's what this song came to be. And then it stayed there for a couple years, and there I go, bam, and I just do the melody, and that's it. That was the end of the story.
Wow. Now, I like what you're doing with this as well, because you're tying it into a nonprofit organization. Can you talk about that?
Of course.
Yeah.
This is such an inspirational song that, like I said, it connects to a lot of people in many different ways. And we were looking for, since it's so inspirational, we were seeking for a foundation to kind of like teamed up. And we found a foundation that helps terminally ill children and their families. And it just, they help them from the smallest things, like paying for their gas to get them to and back to their medical appointments, to giving their parents, the children's parents, gift cards to go and have something to eat while the child is in the hospital, because obviously hospitals don't provide the food for the parents,
right?
And they have to
like live there.
Exactly. They stay there for it could be a couple of weeks to up to 3 months, and that can be really it could be really heavy on
stressful pocket. But what a great way to be able to contribute back. But I mean, as a parent, you already have the stress of worrying about your kid and then providing and being there present, and all these things happen. So what a great way to give back and really connect with those people that help you out.
That's just on the small scale. I mean, they also pay for their treatments like radiation, chemo. One radiation treatment is not going to do it, and that's a reality. So they just keep it going. So that's why it's so important that we help Kids Cures. And
is this part of it? Your bracelet? I'm sorry, I'm over here grabbing your arm.
Oh, that's right. You're like all on her
Kids
arm.
Cures,
I know, I'm on her arm. Is that part of it?
Yes, it is. It says lo lograré, which also means I will succeed.
Lo lograré.
And we are giving these to...
No.
Sí.
Lo lograré.
Lograré.
Yeah! Lo logré. You got it.
The word of the day.
The word of the day. Lo lograré.
For all of you, yes.
And I have actually a little gift for you.
Awesome.
So you guys keep doing what you're doing and keep succeeding.
And I will say for those watching, we did not coordinate the whole orange, but evidently it was meant to be.
It was meant to be.
I know. I didn't say like wear orange today, so that's kind of funny. So,
there's your pop of color today, Aaron.
There you go.
See,
I know
bam.
we're complaining about no color. There you go.
Bam.
Lo lograré.
Lo lograré.
I will succeed in English.
Lo lograré.
Oh, look, you got it in Spanish
and
here too.
All the kids from Kids Cures are getting one of these as well. And Kids Cures, they also do little care bags, like bear bags that they give to the kids, and we're putting these on their little care bags so that they can take, to the hospital and just keep
great
being
reminder.
these warriors.
Very good. Now, you said that you kind of, started this when you were younger, very early on singing. What was your first memory of singing?
I started singing. We used to live in apartments in Santa Ana, and I used to just start singing to Gloria Trevi. I don't know if you know Gloria Trevi. Now,
absolutely.
Yeah.
She was known for rolling on the floor and being crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I did.
You had your temper tantrum and you said, I want to sing. No, Mom, this isn't a temper tantrum. This is me performing.
And I ripped my nylons and everything. I would put up a show for my
You
friends.
really went all out.
Seriously, it was serious show for me, and I was
she
7.
one of your big inspirations? I mean,
I started singing to her, and just to whatever my mom used to play at home. Like 80s music and 90s music, everything from Spanish to English. And
so Latina, who are your Latino inspirations that, growing up until now that you really just admire, look up to, and just inspire in every way and everything that they do?
Latinas, I would say Amanda Miguel.
Oh, wow.
India, Selena, Linda Ronstadt.
I love Linda
Yeah,
Ronstadt.
she's amazing.
Yeah.
So that would be in the Latina area.
Y Americanas?
Americanas, I would say Toni Braxton, Celine Dion,
I love
Whitney
Toni
Houston.
Braxton.
Whitney Houston, wow.
So yes, they are.
So the music that you sing, you told me it's a little bit of kind of like Spanish R&B.
It's acoustic pop.
Okay.
To be like more specific, but just my influences, they're like R&B, because as I grew, I fell in love with R&B, and my voice, if you would hear it, you could hear a little bit of that, but definitely it's acoustic pop in Spanish.
So I think one of
Nice.
the biggest questions is like growing up and having all those influences. How do you go after your dream and make it a reality? I mean, you're surrounded by fantastic people that have supported you, that believe in you. But for the people watching, I think, what is the best thing that you've learned throughout this journey that has kept you going? It keeps you motivated and inspired.
Just people that support me and their words, just keep going, not to give up, because at some point I did.
Like
I was
what
about to throw the towel. It happens to all the
that.
kids. It happens to all the young kids that they meet someone and they've made it. Obviously, they've made it. So then you kind of like look at it and you're like, okay, if they made it, then they have the possibilities for me to get out there and do it. So I was there for more than 5 years, pretty much stuck, nothing done.
Okay.
And I was just done with it, and I was about to throw the towel. But I had really good friends on Facebook as well that just kept me at it and never let me down. And I let me down at some point, and they're like, no, you have to keep on going because you have a talent, you can do so much more. And I'm here, and with Leticia, who's just in her
Talk about
team,
meeting amazing people.
Leticia
Yes.
Asensio, Corina, her sisters, just amazing. It's a small team, but it's so strong.
Mm-hmm.
It's so strong, and we're just doing so much with what we have.
And it's a lot. I mean, you not only this song, but again, you had another song which you did a music video to. What was the name of that again?
It's called Si El Fuera.
Yes.
What was that about?
Yeah.
I didn't get to listen to that one.
It was interesting because, the video too, I already knew because, again, I don't speak Spanish. Yes, I don't. But I did see the video and I was like, oh, this is obviously about a guy and a girl and like the attention that, they once had. But it was.
Was that something that happened in your life at some point?
Yes, of course.
Uh-oh. Give it to me. I want to hear about it, girl. Let's connect
I think
about
we
that.
all go through that at some point in
Love.
a relationship.
Right.
You could start off by being so in love. You're going out with the guy, your boyfriend, girlfriend, and then you get married. So that lasts, while you're in romance and
The
everything,
honeymoon
that lasts
stage.
for a couple of
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then
3 weeks if you're lucky.
then come the kids, and then, or if you end up pregnant, you really don't enjoy each other as a couple. So the relationship starts getting kind of cold, and that's when you start realizing, okay, what's going on here. And then
You start drifting.
That's
kinda
more than
start
50% of marriages right now, right?
Then you start kind of noticing other couples being all lovey-dovey, and you're like, oh,
And then you're like, I wish I was that person.
Exactly.
Or you just like, oh God, just get away from me. Go to another road.
Yeah, or that when it's too much, of course.
She's like, get away.
Get
Vete,
away.
Vete.
So yeah, that's pretty much what the song talks about. It's not necessarily comparing the guy to another guy. It's just comparing the relationship. And I know it's kind of, people don't like comparing, but it happens.
It happens. It's a
It's
reality.
so
It
natural
happens.
that
It's life.
it's just in us to compare. I'm sorry, to compare relationships, and so that happens.
Well, that's awesome. So what do you the next like 2 years, what do you want to accomplish in the next 2 years?
I definitely want to keep doing work with Kids Cures. I'm just so passionate about that.
And give that website out real quick.
Of course, kidscures.org.
Okay.
Check them out. The very important thing here is they can donate by buying the song Lo Lograré on iTunes. Also, it's on Rhapsody, iHeart, Spotify, and other websites.
Okay.
They can buy it through there and leave them a message on iTunes for the kids, not for me, but for the kids, because they're reading those messages and it just keeps them motivated.
I got chills there. I want to leave like a bunch of messages.
A ver, una vez más, mija, para todos los latinos que están viendo, ¿a dónde pueden ir a buscar la canción Lo Lograré?
Claro que sí, pueden buscarla a través de kidscures.org. Pueden también comprar la canción en iTunes y Spotify, iHeart, Rhapsody, Amazon. And if they don't have an account in either of those websites, please look me up. Búsquenme a través de Cindy Ortega Música. Cindy Ortega Música, it's just music, but an A at the end. And I will gladly direct you or find a way so you can donate that $1, because trust me, Kids Cures needs it. They need it. They're a small foundation, and we just want to keep helping as much as we can. Little by little, they can grow and keep helping other families.
It's hard sometimes to find foundations that do what they say they do. So I know you guys really looked them up on that, and I'm glad for them to be an organization out there that's doing something. Now, we're going to keep you really quick. We want you to perform here for us. Can you do that for us?
Of course, I would love to.
Awesome.
Yes.
And we're going to play a little Taboo. Have you played Taboo before? We have never played with you, huh? Okay, right when we get back, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right after these messages.
Por medio de mi fe, yo sé, lo lograré. Más ganas le echaré. Oh, lo que quiera lo tendré. Por medio, más ganas le echaré. Oh, lo que quiera lo tendré. Por medio de mi fe, yo sé, lo lograré.
Welcome back to Live with Aaron and Kelly. I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez.
And I am Rosie Mercado.
And I love this part of our show whenever we can have a live performance. So, we've got Cindy Ortega playing
the song Lo Lograré.
Here it is.
Estoy cansada de la misma rutina, no me puedo adelantar. Oh, estoy cansada que me digan no puedo, se den derecho a criticar. Yeah, estoy cansada de siempre oír lo mismo. No vale nada tanto sacrificio. Más ganas le echaré. Oh, oh, lo que quiera lo tendré. Por medio de mi fe, yo sé, lo lograré. Más ganas le echaré. Oh, oh, lo que quiera lo tendré. Por medio de que perder, solo se vive una vez. Estoy cansada de siempre oír lo mismo, que no vale nada tanto sacrificio. Más ganas le echaré, lo que quiera lo tendré, por medio de mi fe. Yo sé lo lograré. Más ganas le echaré, lo que quiera lo tendré por medio de mi fe. Yo sé lo lograré, lo lograré. Lo lograremos.
Cindy Ortega, everybody.
¡Lo
Cindy Ortega.
lograré!
Thank you so much. Muchísimas gracias.
La cantautora.
Yeah,
Felicidades.
absolutely. That's
Beautiful
awesome.
song.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break, come back, because we're not going to go anywhere, and neither should you. We'll be right back right after this.
Por medio de mi fe, yo sé lo lograré. Más ganas le echaré, lo que quiera lo tendré. Por medio, más ganas le echaré, lo que quiera lo tendré, por medio de mi fe, yo sé lo lograré.
Welcome back to Live with Aaron and Kelly. I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez.
And I am Rosie Mercado.
That's right, and it is that time for
Taboo.
That's right. Have you
This
guys
is
ever
my
played
first time playing.
I know. Okay, so
Be nice.
Okay.
Be nice.
Yeah, this is
I
my
will.
first time
Girls
playing
against
too.
guys.
All right.
You ready?
It's my first time too. I
Yeah,
don't,
right.
We've never played this
Oh,
on the
no.
show. Never. Okay. So for those of you that are tuning in for the first time on this game, taboo is the word that you want them to guess. Okay, so you're going to try to get Rosie to guess the top word that's on your app right there. And you cannot say the words underneath it, which are usually the words that you want to say in order to describe it. In that case, then you end up losing out. Okay, so Eddie's going to be monitoring you. All right, and then you're going to monitor him. So it's the girls against the guys, oranges against the guys in black,
Oh, really?
the cool guys. I'm just saying, we got the hair thing going on
Got the
today.
hair thing going on.
All right, so when you're ready, okay,
All right,
you're ready.
So let's start.
Go.
Uh-oh.
You eat something and it's like
Spicy.
what is
Hot. Chili.
it? Another name.
Jalapeno.
Yes.
Oh, keep going. You gotta.
Okay, so how do I keep going?
Correct.
Correct. Okay. Okay, so it's kids go out and play in it. Dogs love rolling on it.
Dirt. Playground.
Flowers grow. What else grows? It's beautiful. It's
Careful, she's
The
not saying
the
any
garden?
of the words.
No.
Backyard.
What's in the backyard on the floor?
Dirt. Grass.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, correct.
Stop.
Yeah.
She said what?
I'm sorry.
That one. Oh, so that's one deducted. Okay, keep going.
one. Sorry, I got carried away. I want to win so bad. Okay. So you're watching. Okay. I'm sorry. You're watching the. Okay. You're watching the TV, and then you lose.
Oh, he is good. He is
Television,
good.
TV
Thank
is
you,
the
Eddie.
same.
No. Yeah, it's the
same
same.
thing?
It's the same.
Okay. Oh no. Skip. Okay.
Look, you're just loving this, aren't you?
Okay,
I'm
so
not
you're driving
interrupting
out,
you.
You're driving out and during the morning, and what do you see? Driving out.
A naked guy.
She said morning?
Straight to the street.
Okay, I need to start saying
Do
some
not
Spanish
say the
stuff.
bottom words, please.
Oh
Do
my
not
God.
say the bottom words.
It's my first time. Let's see. Next.
Stop busting her chops.
I know.
All right, girl, come on. We got to get one more than one.
Oh my goodness, I'm trying. Can I say en español?
Échatela,
Yeah,
échatela,
okay,
échatela.
go ahead. You're bilingual.
Sales de bañarte y ¿qué usas?
Una toalla para secarte.
But en inglés.
Chao.
Yes.
Ooh, 2.
Okay, yeah, that was it, I guess.
All right.
Okay,
Good
and
job,
I-
guys.
Well, we got 2, girl.
Well, technically, you almost had like
Take
5
it.
there, but
You need to start.
Really?
start it. It's like-
You gotta rate on our game. Come on.
yeah, just a little. Okay, so let's. Okay, so
Come
now
on.
it's okay. Hold on, let me quit game. Okay, so that's good too. You guys did good. That's great. Fantastic. Yay!
For our first time. Yay.
Yay!
Yeah, he's
All
not
right.
that happy.
Okay,
He's like,
Eddie.
we're taking them
Okay,
down.
it's your turn.
Watch the table.
It's your turn now. Remember, you got to monitor him now, so you can get back at him.
I'm gonna watch you like a hog.
Okay, Eddie, let's do this. 2. All we have to do is 2 or above. Okay.
All right.
All right. Here we go. Yes. No. Maybe so. Taboo. Orange.
Somebody tall, strong,
Hulk.
top
What's a-
person.
Oh, CEO.
No.
President. Head honcho. Rosie Mercado.
A boss.
A boss.
Top.
Rosie
Someone-
Mercado.
On top of him, manager.
someone
Boss.
Strong.
Strong? Who's stronger than the boss? The owner. The CEO. The president. The
too
vice
hard.
president. Just skip.
I'll
Skip.
skip and miss.
Somebody's phone.
These are hard.
Yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
good. Yes, we won. Let's go.
I'm skipping this one.
Okay.
0-2, girl.
Wait.
You hit it with into wood.
A hammer. Oh, nail.
Nail.
Yeah. 1.
It's cold outside.
Brisky. Cold.
Frisky.
Frisky. Yeah.
Kind of sad.
Wind.
Wind.
Oh, we got that. Wind. We're 2. Wait.
It's a tie.
No,
It's a tie.
Oh, good.
Uh,
You can't ship anymore.
No more
he's,
skipping. Dun, dun, dun.
Can't say that.
Orange.
Dun, dun, dun.
Rosie.
Time.
Carrot.
Time.
Celery.
Ah,
Margarita. I had a really good margarita last night.
We gotta go
Jalapeno
dance
margarita.
again.
Okay. Keep going.
I can't say.
By the way, you know how to dance, how to get down. Woo!
Okay.
I can't say that either.
Oh, don't point at it either. Not fair.
just do a facial expression.
No.
What does it sound like? Hurry.
It's a tie.
What does it begin with and what does it end with?
And
Frank
your
with-
time is up. What was it?
Oh, yeah. Michael Phelps.
It's not even up.
It's not even.
Not even up. You caught me at the end. Michael Phelps. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed Michael Phelps
see?
actually. You got two. It was tied.
It's a tie.
All right.
For the one that's played how many times? How many times have you played?
Oh, you had to
How many times?
You had to down me and diss me like
How
that.
many times? All right.
Just
It's
like
our first time.
one other time. Just like another
right.
time. Yeah, it's a new game we implemented.
I like Taboo. I like winning.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to go really quick, but give your last information.
Of course. Check me out, Cindy Ortega Musica, on Facebook, Twitter, and please support kidscures.org. Check their website. They also have a list that they can check and help. They can donate any items there. That would be great. Cindy Ortega Musica, like I said. And just follow, like, and please donate. I'm helping, please.
Okay, awesome. So
You're
we'll
on
be
YouTube
doing
as
that.
well.
Yes, YouTube, please.
Yeah,
Check
subscribe.
out my videos.
Check out my
Subscribe.
music.
That subscribe button is very important, so
Yes.
subscribe. And also, if you want to go to AaronandKellyLive.com, you can find all of our information there. Don't forget Rosie Mercado. Rosie, thank you so very much for coming in today.
No problem. You know that I love the Aaron Kelly show. When
I
I'm driving
appreciate
from
it.
1:30 in the morning from Vegas all the way to be here with you guys.
I know. When we increase our budget, we will fly you in at some point.
Awesome. Make
Thank
sure
you
you
so
check
very
me
much.
out at rosiemercado.com.
Yeah, or Miss Rosie Mercado on Twitter. You can Twitter her. And thank you,
I
everyone.
like the page, so I'm cool.
A year and a half ago.
A year and a half ago. That's right. You never know.
That's
Yeah.
right. All right. Okay. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching.
Aaron.
Por medio de mi fe, yo sé, lo lograré. Más ganas le echaré.